Are you ready? Are you ready for the next 3 inductions of the International Big Time Wrestling Hall of Fame? First off, let me say this. You want to talk about a dynasty in professional wrestling. You often hear about the Von Erichs. You often hear about the Harts. You often hear about the Blanchards. You often hear about the Rhodes. Let me tell you something. Right here in our homegrown town of Detroit, Michigan, the king of Detroit wrestling, the Sweet Daddy, Malcolm Monroe. Wait a minute, maybe they didn't hear me. Maybe they didn't hear me. I said, the Sweet Daddy, Malcolm Monroe, spawned off 3 legends in professional wrestling. His grandson, MM3. His sons, Chris the Fly Monroe. And who can forget the world's, he often says, Michigan's most dangerous wrestler. Hell with that. The world's most dangerous wrestler. The DBA. Let me tell you something. The Monroe family is near and dear to my heart. There wouldn't be no Rude Boy. There sure as hell wouldn't be no Rob Van Dam. There wouldn't be no Sabu. There wouldn't be no, you name it, Christian and Edge, Rhino. Damn it, we all owe gratitude to the Monroe family. And I only say that because the Monroe family sacrificed when their father was out on the road making a name for himself. And I'm blessed that I was out there with him. This is my family. It only makes sense that today we induct the whole family. And that even includes Uncle Bug. Yeah! Did you hear me? I said Uncle Bug! So before we go any further, I want to bring up my nephew, who I'm so proud of. Let me tell you something. You want to talk about a star in the making, damn it. I predict in 1 year from today, we won't able to afford him in these promotions because he's going to be a skyrocket superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for MM3.
Thank you, Uncle Rudy.
Yay!
This ring means a lot to me. Not only have me and my dad tagged in this ring, we've also fought each other in this ring. But at the end of the day, he's still my dad. We fight, we argue, we bicker. But without DBA and without Sweet Daddy, there would be no MM3. There would be no viral balcony dives because I wouldn't be here to do them if it wasn't for you. So every night when I come out here and I do what I love for the people I love most, that's you guys. I just think of it as me putting my family on my back and carrying us to the promised land, because everybody in Michigan knows about the Monroes, but come 2020, the whole world's going to know about the Monroes. So without further ado, the most dangerous man in Michigan, my father, the DBA.
Yeah!
I don't want to take anything away from anybody tonight, but there's no way that I can be here in this building and not physically hand this award to you myself. Because without your father, without your grandfather, there would be no A.T. Huck. I met your father many years ago. We became great friends, and not only did he start me, but he started a whole wave in the professional wrestling world that went all around the world. He touched everybody, and because he touched me, I was able to do so much. And I want to give this to you right here tonight. Congratulations on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. I love you.
Thank you. I didn't prepare a speech. I don't want to bore y'all. So this is really for the kids. 20 and under, listen up. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. I was a young punk. Nobody believed in me. In school, my friends, you're not going to be no professor. I was like, get the hell out of here. Follow your dreams. If you want to be a doctor, be a damn doctor. You want to be a lawyer, be a lawyer. You want to be a professional wrestler, be a professional wrestler. Follow your dreams. If I didn't follow my dream, I wouldn't be in front of you guys right here, right now. I'm the first African American to run a professional wrestling show in Cobo Hall. Not once but twice. I got the privilege to do tag matches with my father. I got the privilege to do tag matches with both of my sons. I'm a 6-time Midwest heavyweight champion, multiple-time extreme champion. All of that means nothing without people like you. For that, I thank you. I want to thank my mom. Rudy, I want to thank you. Without IBW, I wouldn't be getting this. Thank you, brother. I love you. A.T. Huck, I just found out recently you was the one that gave me the name DBA. All the time, I thought my dad gave me the name DBA. We sat around. He said, we're going to call you DBA. You're not going to be Malcolm Monroe. I was like, what the hell do DBA stands for? He said, Data Processing Administrator. I'm like, what the hell? I found out the other day that A.T. Huck was like, no, we're going to call him the Dirty Black Assassin. Thank you, Huck. I'm closing. I never thought I'd give a speech, but one of my favorite movies was Blood In, Blood Out. One of my favorite characters was Crucito. So, Vatos Locos forever!
DBA, make some noise. You know this BS, DBA, man. I told you I wasn't going to cry today. Someone who always makes me laugh. Someone who's made each and every one of you guys laugh, of course, is a man by the name of The Fly, Chris Monroe. Chris Monroe has been in wrestling for almost 40 years of his life. Chris The Fly Monroe not only was a great wrestling manager, also a professional wrestler, but let me tell you something. He was an accomplished boxer who went toe-to-toe with Oscar De La Hoya. Do you all know who Oscar De La Hoya is? And whipped his butt in the finals going in for the Olympics. This man not only did all of those great accomplishments, but more than that, he's a loving father. He is is a loving grandfather. He is someone who uplifts the community. He is someone that I am proud to call my friend. He is someone who's been in there with the greats when you talk about professional wrestling. He is the one and only Mr. Chris "The Fly" Monroe.
First of all, I want to thank all you people for coming out. When our father passed away, A.T. Huck brought me in as his top manager. When A.T. stopped running my brother, he brought me in as his top manager. So they kept the dream of Chris the Fly going. I want to give thanks to Mike McMahon, who gave me my first award for being inducted. My brother gave me my second. And now Rudy giving me my third. This is only a day that wrestlers can actually dream of, because we don't really get recognized for what we have done and actually live to see it. Okay? Now, these guys are bringing it to us, and we are able to talk about it and talk to you about it and talk about some of my ways that we went down the road. What Rudy did not tell you, wrestling was not one of my biggest dreams, first of all. My biggest dream was being a volleyball coach. Being a volleyball coach. And I must say, I have been a volleyball coach now for the last 35 years, locally. I have one of the biggest volleyball clubs in Michigan, which is called Detroit Volleyball Club, where I teach the youth how to play volleyball on the next level. My high school team, which is University Prep, is 9 times district champions in a row. So I think I'm living my dream. So again, unlike my brother, I wrote a little script. He didn't write his, I wrote mine, so, I'm rehearsing it as we speak, so some words I might go over because I forgot them. But anyway, again, just want to thank you guys, want to thank Rudy, want to thank my brother Malcolm, my uncle Royce, my family, everyone that sits back here. I appreciate you guys, I love you. And you guys, anything that Chris can do for you, I'm there. Thank you.
The Fly, Chris Monroe. What is up with the sounds? Chris the Fly Monroe. All right, now, you talk about, again, the dynasty of the Monroe family. This whole ceremony would not be complete without Uncle Buck. The B-U-F-G. Better known to the world as Mr. Royce Carney. I've known Royce since I was a little boy. I used to carry his bags into Como Arena. That's right. I've carried a lot of bags, Bobo. But I'm telling you, here's a man who you might have thought only did stuff in the region here, but this man was one of the top managers in Georgia Championship Wrestling, the manager of Buzz Sawyer, the manager of Thunderbolt Patterson. He was known as Mr. JR back then. He's also an accomplished security man who has secured so many places, including the legendary Ballo Island.
Yeah!
Royce Carney is someone who I consider a friend, family, and I am so happy that we are here to honor the great Bug, Royce Carney. Make some noise.
Thank you very much. I'm just like my nephew, I didn't prepare a speech either. But I I've been in professional wrestling over 47 years. And I would start with the sweet daddy Malcolm Monroe. He taught me everything that I knew. Actually, he taught me on the front of his front porch. That's where I learned how to wrestle, on the front porch. And the neighbors would watch. And they saw how he was beating me up and called the police on him. And when the police came, they were looking at me and I was doing one of these numbers. And to show him that I had it in me, I fell out in front of the police and they started beating him up again. But I'm honored to be part of the International Big Time Wrestling. Mr. Rudy, one of my best friends, he worked for me at Buffalo Island, and we had good times back then. Some of y'all remember Buffalo. Yeah. And the day that left was the day I cried. That was one of the funniest places to go.
Yes, it was.
So, once again, I want to thank my nephews, the DBA, and Chris the Fly, and MM3 for being part of my life. And I want to thank you, the fans, for coming out and supporting us. I love all y'all. Thank you very much.
Can we get the class of 2019 in the ring, please? Mr. Bobo Brazil Jr. Calypso Jim. Terry Sullivan. Manuel Zamora Jr. Alcatraz 187. Chris the Fly Monroe. The DBA. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2019 International Big Time Wrestling Hall of Fame. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the Hall of Famers. Now it's time for some wrestling action. Are you ready? Are you ready for the second half?